Switzerland would like to go on one of the scenic routes with her friends Tina, Andy, and John. Tina and John have already agreed to come along. But what about Andy?
Dear Andy, I've just had an idea, so I'm writing to you too. Tina, John, and I would love to go on one of the fantastic scenic routes. Want to come along? I've already been to the rail travel office to get some information.
The Glacier Express, an adventurous trip by rail from Zermatt to St. Moritz or Davos. The classic among Switzerland's scenic routes. In a comfortable panorama coach, you can experience the beautiful Swiss Alps in all their glory. The Bernina Express from Chur via the Albula route and the Heidi Express from Landcourt via Davos form the north-south Alpine axis of the Rhaetian Railway, right across the Grisons. On the journey over the Bernina Pass, the railway reaches an altitude of 7,400 feet, or more than 2,250 meters above sea level, without any rack and pinion assistance, and handles gradients of up to 70 per thousand. In summer, the trip continues by modern buses from Tirano through Italy and along Lake Como to Lugano. The Golden Pass Line, an attractive and traditional route from central Switzerland to Lake Geneva. From Lucerne, the trip goes over the Brunig Pass and along Lake Brienz to Interlaken. An excursion from Interlaken to the top of Europe at the Jungfraujoch at an altitude of 11,700 feet, or almost 3,500 meters, the highest rail station in Europe, is highly recommended. Bayekstad, the world-famous holiday resort, the Golden Pass Panoramic, will take you to the fascinating vineyards of Lake Geneva. The William Tell Express links German-speaking central Switzerland with Ticino and its Mediterranean appeal. During a nostalgic first-class paddle steamer trip on Lake Lucerne, you can enjoy a delicious three-course lunch. Then in the first-class panorama coach, the journey takes you south along the Gotthard route, where palm trees start to appear. The Lötschberg-Cento Valley Express, the shortest connection between Bern and Lake Maggiore, follows the picturesque Lötschberg route. Via Brig through the Simplon Tunnel, the journey continues to Domodossola. From here, the blue and white trains of the Cento Valley Railway take you to Locarno. The Palm Express, a wonderful offer by postal bus from St. Moritz over the Maloja Pass to Lugano. Enjoy the invigorating champagne climate of world-famous spas and resorts in the upper Engadine Valley, the southern European charm of Val Bregaglia, and the delicately shimmering lakes. The Prealps Express is the loveliest and most convenient connection between Lake Constance and Lake Lucerne. Fast and attractive trains link Romanshorn and Lucerne every hour. The region is one of the most attractive pre-alpine mountain and lake landscapes in Switzerland. The Alaline Express takes you from Bern or Interlaken straight to the highest Swiss mountains, as far as the traffic-free resort of Saas-Fee in Valais. fascinating trip starts on a postal bus in Brie, past ravines and villages in Valais, round a final bend to the glacier village of Saas-Fee. This pearl of the Alps never fails to enchant visitors. Montreux on the Swiss Riviera is the starting point for the chocolate train. It's a daily excursion via Gruyère and Braux to the homeland of the well-known Gruyère cheese and Switzerland's classic milk chocolate. The Mont Blanc Express and the St. Bernard Express both start in Martigny in Valais, with its splendid views of the gigantic Mont Blanc glaciers, the highest masses of ice in Europe. The Mont Blanc Express takes you on to Chamonix in France. The St. Bernard Express goes by rail and by road to the hospice of the St. Bernard Pass, the traditional home of the famous St. Bernard dogs. The Romantic Route Express, a fascinating trip by postal bus from Andermatt via the Furka Pass, the Grimsel Pass, and Grosse Scheidegg, as far as Grindelwald, at the foot of the world-famous Eiger North Wall. The Engadine Star is a trip through the Prättigau Valley and the new Farina Tunnel to St. Moritz. Enjoy the many delights of the Engadine Valley.
Okay, Andy, we think the choice is yours. Maybe we'll go on more than just one scenic route. By the way, that was very clever getting Tina and John together. But have you only just noticed that John is really keen on your sister? Never mind. Love is in the lap of the gods. You've got to let luck run its course. Get in touch. And see you soon, Susan.
In which hotel are Susan, Tina, Andy, and John going to meet? Is it true that John couldn't make up his mind about Susan years ago? Stay tuned.